Hello student, in today's session we will discuss about the what is welding defects, what are mean by welding defects, what are the different types of the welding defects and how we can control the welding defects. Okay, so we will see here one by one. Okay, so see here welding defects. What is mean by welding defects? Welding defects are formed in a welding due to the weak or a poor technique used by unexperienced and untrained welder due to the structural problem in a welding operation. So why welding defects are formed? Welding defects are formed due to the use of weak or a poor technique. If we are using a weak or a poor technique for a welding purpose, then welding defects will be a form. And use of unexperienced and untrained welder. If the welding is done by the unexperienced and untrained worker, then welding defects are formed in the welding operations. Okay, so what are the different types of the welding defects? Here is the different types of the welding defects, name of the welding defect. The first one is the porosity and the blowholes, then undercut. The next welding defects is weld crack, incomplete fusion, slag inclusion, incomplete penetration, spatter, distortion and hot tear. So these are the 9 different types of the welding defects. So we will discuss these welding defects one by one, and then we will discuss how we can prevent these. What are the causes, or what due to which factors these welding defects are introduced at the weld, and how we can control it. Okay, so see here, the first one is the porosity and the blowhole. So what is mean by porosity and what is mean by blowholes? The porosity is the group of small bubble and the blowholes are relatively large hidden holes or a pore. If there is a weld and there is a small bubbles, just like a soap bubble or air bubble that are present in a water, similarly if there is a small bubbles present in a welding area, then this is called as the porosity. Small hole is called as a porosity and relatively large hole is called as a blowholes. So there is a difference between porosity and blowholes. The difference in porosity and blowhole is that the porosity is the small holes and the blowholes are the relatively large hole, and they are mainly caused by the trap gases. If the gas is trapped in a welding zone, and this gas is remain in a welding zone as it is, and due to this gas trap there is a holes or a bubbles present in a welding zone, is called as the porosity or a blowhole. So here are some causes of the porosity. What will happen if there is presence of the blowholes or porosity? The first one is using a insufficient electrode. Cause of the porosity, why there is a porosity is present? Using a insufficient electrode deoxidant, means there is a deoxidant is used while welding, or electrode deoxidant means there is a, if we consider the electrode, there is a coating on a electrode. When we are using a filler material or a electrode, there is a coating of deoxidant on a electrode, and what is the function of this coating? To prevent the oxidation of the weld. If this insufficient coating of the deoxidant are present on a electrode, then it will cause the porosity. Applying a too large gas flow. If there is a gas welding procedure, and if we are using a large gas flow, similarly if we are using a inert gas welding, tungsten inert gas welding, here the purpose of the inert gas is to prevent the oxidation, and if this flow of the gas is very high, then it will cause the porosity. Using a larger arc, if the size of the arc is very large during the welding, then it will cause the porosity. the existence of the moisture in the in the process. If we are doing the welding and in their surrounding the large amount of moisture is present surrounding or at the surrounding of the weld, then due to this moisture present, then it will also cause the porosity. Why it will cause the porosity? Because due to the moisture, the water or moisture present in the air will trap inside the weld zone, and after due to the heat, this moisture is converted into the vapor, and this vapor get trapped inside the weld, and it will cause the porosity. Unsuitable gas shield. In a gas shield metal arc welding, the purpose of the shield is to avoid the oxidation or to prevent the surrounding moisturizer in a contact with the weld zone. If this gas shield is unsuitable or this gas shield is not suitable properly for that material, or it will not suit properly, then it will cause the porosity. Then another one causes of the porosity is dirty job surface. If the surface of the job is dirty, if the surface of the job is dirty, that is occupation of the scale, rust, oil, grease, etc., means the surface is in a contact with the, or if the area where we want to do the welding, and if this area is consist of a scale, rust, oil or a grease, if this type of the contaminant are present on a surface of the weld, then it will cause the porosity. Because when we apply the heat on the surface where we want to weld, due to the application of the heat, these rust, scale, oil or grease get burned, and it will forms the gas, and this gas, if this gas is trapped inside the weld, then causes the porosity. So these are the some causes of the porosity. Now we will discuss what are the remedies to avoid the porosity. The first remedy to avoid the porosity is choosing a suitable electrode and the filler material. Use a proper electrode for a welding process and use the proper filler material. Filler material that we are using should be a proper, and it should be a sufficient amount of deoxidant or the coating of deoxidant that present on the surface of the electrode should be a proper. It should be not too large and it should be not too small, that it should be in sufficient amount of the deoxidant are present on a surface of the electrode. Okay. Now the checking the gas flow meter and ensure that it is adaptable as a needed with this, means use of the gas meter or use of the gas flow meter so that the proper gas flow should be there and it will avoid the porosity. Then make sure that arc distance is correct. Arc distance is correct means, as we discussed that the porosity is caused due to the large arc, so the proper arc should be maintained while the welding procedure. Cleaning the metal before starting the welding process. The process, when we start the welding process, the cleaning of the work surface should be done properly. Decreasing the welding speed, it allows the gas to escape. Okay, means the welding speed should not be too slow or too high. The welding should be in such way that it will escape the gases. The gas which are trapped into the weld zone should be escaped, so suitable welding speed should be selected. Then individual cleaning and prevention of the pollution from the entering the weld zone, means cleaning of the workpiece should be done properly to avoid the porosity. So these are mean by the what is mean by porosity, what are the causes of the porosity, and what are the different remedies to avoid the porosity. So this is the first defect. The next one is the undercut. undercut. So what is mean by undercut? This image or this figure will show the undercuts. See here, this show the undercut. What is mean by undercut? Undercut in a welding makes imperfection. It is the formation of the groove in a weld tool. Means if we see here, there is a groove, and here also the groove will form in a weld zone. So formation of the groove in a weld toe is called as the undercut, which decrease the cross sectional thickness of the base material. What happen if there is an undercut? It will decrease the cross sectional thickness. The cross sectional thickness of the base material get decreases. As a result of this, weld and workpiece get weakened, and due to the decrease in a cross sectional thickness of the weld zone, it will makes the weld weak and the workpiece get weakened. Okay, so what are the causes of the undercut? Incorrect use of the angle, which will deliver the more heat to the free edges. During the welding, the angle made by the torch with the workpiece should be a proper. For as per the material changes and as per the welding process changes, this angle of the welding torch should be a change, and it should be a proper. If this angle will get changed, then it in some cases it will deliver the more heat, or in some cases it deliver the low heat. So if the large heat or a more heat is delivered to the free edges of the workpiece, then it will causes the undercut. Because of too fast weld speed, the undercut will be happen due to the very fast welding speed. Okay. Then using a poor welding method. What is mean by poor welding method? As per our requirement and as per the base material, the welding procedure or welding process are allocated for a particular weld material or particular requirement. If we use a poor welding procedure for our weld material, then undercut will be or these defects will be a form. Is called as the undercut. Use of incorrect gas shielding and the filler material. Why there is a undercut type defect are formed in a welding material? This is due to the use of incorrect gas shielding and the filler material. Due to the incorrect gas shielding and the filler material, it will cause the undercut. Then doing too high weld current. If we provide the too high welding current in an arc welding process or a resistance welding process, then it will causes the undercut. Using a larger diameter electrode, as per the thickness of the weld material or a base material, and as per the properties of the base material, the size of the electrode is selected. The size of this electrode is depend on the size of the base material, that is thickness of the base material, and the mechanical properties of the base material. Okay. So if we use a very large diameter electrode for a particular welding process, then it will causes the undercut. Okay. Now, what are the remedies of the undercut to avoid the undercut? Using a suitable electrode angle with a more heat delivered towards the thicker component. Okay. If the component thickness is high, then more heat should be delivered at that end, and if the component thickness is low, then small amount of heat should be delivered to that end. Okay. So electrode angle should be in such way that it will, if there is a large heat required, or if there is thickness of the material is large, then it should be a or large amount of heat should be delivered, and if the thickness of the component is less, then the less amount of heat should be selected. So these amount of heat delivered as per the electrode angle. So electrode angle should be selected in such way that it will gives the high heat or more heat to the thicker component and the less heat to the thinner component. Then decreasing the travel speed of the electrode, but it should not be a too slow. Means the travel speed or a welding speed of the electrode should be such way that it will not too slow, that it will burn the metal, or it should be no too large that undercut will be present. Okay, applying the multiple pass welding. Applying the multiple pass welding means if the welding speed of the electrode is very should not be a very slow, instead of reducing the welding speed, it should be a multi-pass welding. Okay, selecting the shielding gas with the right structure of the material that you are welding, means the shielded gas should be in such way that it should be not affects on the weld zone, or it will be not affect on the base material. So selecting of shielded gas should be a proper. When approaching the thin areas and the free edges, use an appropriate stream or reduce them. Means as per the thickness or as per the edges, free edges of the base material, the heat should be applied. Proper heat should be applied. Decreasing the arc length. The arc length should be decreases to avoid the undercut. So these are the some causes and remedies of the undercut. The next one is a weld crack. Next one is a weld crack. So see here, there is a cracks are present in a weld zone if proper welding or proper precaution are not taken. So these are the most dangerous types of the defect. Out of all the types of the defects, the cracks, weld cracks is the most dangerous types of the defect. It is almost not allowed to all the standards in a production. It can be appear on a surface in a weld metal or in an area affected by the strong heat. Means the weld cracks are where weld cracks will be present, it appears on a surface of the weld, or it will be appears on a weld metal or in a area affected by the strong heat. Area affected by the strong heat, according to this weld crack will be present. Then there are different types of the weld crack, that is hot crack, cold crack and crater crack. So what is mean by hot crack? Hot cracks happen while the welding process or during the crystallization process of the weld joint. The temperature at that point can exceed the 10,000 degrees Celsius. If the temperature of the weld zone reaches to the 10,000 degrees Celsius, then hot cracks will be happen. And when the hot crack will be present, hot crack happen while the welding process or during the crystallization of the weld joint. Cold crack. These cracks occur after the weld is created and the metal temperature has passed down. Means during the cooling, the weld cracks will be present in a weld zone. They can also be made hours or day after the welding of the steel. Means cold crack will be appear in a weld zone after the welding, or the cold cracks will be appears during the cooling and after the material will get cooled. And these cold crack will appear or made after the hours or day after the welding. Means after welding process completed, in after that in few hours or after that in few days, this cold crack will be appear. And crater crack, these cracks occur at the end of the welding process before the operator complete the weld joint. Crater crack will be appear at the end of the welding and before the end of the welding process. So these are the types of the weld crack that are present. So what are the different types of the causes and which are the remedies for that? Using hydrogen while the welding the ferrous metal. Okay, the cracks will be occurs due to the using of the hydrogen while welding the ferrous metal. When we are welding the ferrous material and if there is use of the hydrogen in that, then it will causes the weld crack. And what is the remedies for this? Using a suitable metal, means the suitable metal should be selected as per the suitable, means proper welding process should be selected for a proper weld material. So this is the cause and this is the remedies for the weld crack. Applying a low current with the high welding speed. If the welding speed is too high and if we using a low current, then at that case the weld crack will be appear. And how we can avoid it? Utilize the appropriate welding speed and the current, means as the welding according to the welding speed, the welding current should be a changes, okay, and this will avoid the welding cracks. The designer concept is poor. If the designer concept is poor, then it will causes the weld crack. Using a proper design concept, if we use the proper design concept, then it will avoid the weld crack. Not doing preheating before start the welding. If, as we discussed, that what is the purpose of preheating, and if we are not using the we are not using a preheat, then it will cause the weld crack, okay. So to avoid the remedies for the weld crack is use a proper preheating of the metal before start the welding. Before start the welding, preheating should be applied, okay. Then contamination of the base material. If there is a contamination present in a base material, then it will cause the weld crack. Cleaning the base material before the welding, means if we clean the metal before the welding, then it will avoid the weld crack. Residual stresses, solidification due to the shrinkage. The residual stresses will, if there are residual stresses are present in a weld zone due to the shrinkage. Shrinkage means when the cooling of the welding is start, and during the cooling, the shrinkage of the metal will takes place, and this shrinkage will causes the weld crack. So what is the remedies for this? Giving a decent cooling of the weld area. Proper cooling should be done at the weld area. If the cooling rate is too high, then it will also causes the shrinkage, or it is too slow, then it also causes the defect. So welding or cooling rate after the welding should be select properly, and to maintain this welding speed, the environment should or surrounding of the weld zone should be maintained as per the requirement. The high mixture of the sulfur and the carbon in the metal. If the high amount of the sulfur and carbon are present in a material, then it will causes the weld crack. Using a correct mixture of the sulfur in carbon in the metal, means proper use of the sulfur and the proper use of the carbon in a base material, it will avoid the weld crack. Improper filling of the crater in a welding. If the crater is not filled properly in a welding, then it will causes the weld crack. Ensure that the cracker is properly filled to prevent the cracker cracks. Means what is mean by cracker cracks? See here, the cracker's crack occurs at the end of the welding procedure before the operator complete the procedure. They are usually made near to the end of the procedure. Means at the end of the procedure, the cracker cracks will be developed. When the weld pool cool and freeze, the weld must be sufficient in a volume to overcome the metal shrinkage. Means crater crack means it is a shrinkage cracks that occurs due to shrinkage of the metal, and if we properly fill cracker material in a weld zone, then it will avoid the weld crack. So these are the some causes and remedies of the weld crack. The next one is the incomplete fusion. Next defects is the incomplete fusion. This type of the welding defects is occur when there is a shortage of suitable fusion between a metal and the weld. Means the proper, if the base material is not get properly fused, then it will causes the incomplete fusion. It may also visible between an adjacent weld bed. Means if we are using a two dissimilar material while joining, then it will cause the incomplete fusion, because one material get completely fused and another material will not get completely fused. So what are the causes of incomplete fusion and what are the remedies for this? Contamination of the metal surface. If there is contamination present in a weld zone or contamination present on a base material, then it will causes the incomplete fusion. So what is the remedies for that? Cleaning the welding area of the metal surface before the welding. Means where we want to do the welding, then this area should properly clean, and if we properly clean the weld area, then it will avoid the incomplete fusion. The next one is using a low heat input. As incomplete fusion means there is no properly supply of the heat, and if the heat is not properly supplied, then material will not get properly fused and it will causes the incomplete fusion. And what is the remedies for this? Utilize the proper heat input for the welding. We need to use a proper heat input as per the size of the material and as per the mechanical properties of the material. The proper welding or proper procedure should be selected. Okay. Then incorrect, the diameter of the electrode is wrong for the thickness of the material that you are welding. As we discussed, the proper diameter of the filler material or electrode should be selected. The proper diameter of the electrode should be selected. If the diameter of the electrode is not selected properly, then it will cause the incorrect fusion or incomplete fusion. Using a correct diameter of the electrode to the feet of the thickness, the material that are welding, means use of the proper size or proper diameter of the electrode, it will avoid the incomplete fusion. Incorrect electrode angle, as early we discussed that the electrode angle should be correct. If the electrode angle is not proper, then it will causes the incomplete fusion. Employing the too fast travel speed. If the travel speed of the electrode is too fast, then it will causes the incomplete fusion. Decreasing the travel speed is the remedies for that. The weld pool is very large and it will move ahead by the arc. If the weld pool is very large, the weld pool means where the welding is done, then this weld pool is very large and it will move ahead of the arc. If it will move ahead the arc, then it will causes the incomplete fusion. And to avoid this, make sure the weld pool that you are using is properly according to the movement of the arc. Means weld pool is according to the movement of the arc, it will avoid the incomplete fusion. The next one is a slag inclusion. This image shows the slag inclusion. First of all, we will discuss what is meant by slag inclusion. Slag inclusion in a welding defects that are usually visible in a weld. The slag is dangerous substance that appears as a product of the risk welding, flux core arc welding and the submerged arc welding. It occurs when the flux, which is solid shielded material, is applied when the welding melts in a weld or on the surface of the weld region. The slag inclusion decreases the strength of the joint. What is the slag inclusion? It is a defects in a inclusion and it will be visible in a weld. Slag inclusion means if the other than the base material or other than the filler material, if the surrounding any metal or any parts that are induced in a weld zone, then it is called as a slag inclusion. The entry of the foreign material inside the weld zone other than the base material and the fusion material is filler material is called as the slag inclusion. So what are the different causes of the slag inclusion? Poor chipping and the cleaning of the previous pass multi-pass welding. If welding process is multi-pass welding process, multi-pass welding means we are traveling the weld or we are conducting the or we are doing the welding multiple time on a same place, then it is called the multi-pass welding process. And poor chipping and the cleaning of the previous pass. If the previous pass is not properly cleaned, or if there are chips are present in a weld area, or the chips that are formed of the previous pass, and these chips if are present to the next pass, then it will causes the slag inclusion. To avoid this slag inclusion, the area of the weld in a multi-pass should be cleaned by the wire brush or cleaning of the weld bed surface before the next layer deposited. Means if there is a multi-pass welding process, and to avoid the slag inclusion, we need to clean a previous welding procedure. That is, if there is a dust or if there is a chips are present of the previous pass in a place of weld area, then it should be properly cleaned by the wire brush, and it will avoid the slag inclusion. Due to the incorrect electrode angle, means should electrode angle should be select properly using a too low welding current. If the welding current is too low, then it will causes the slag inclusion. So properly welding current should be selected to avoid the inclusion. Insufficient space for puddle and molten weld metal. Means if the space is insufficient, then it will causes the inclusion. Maybe cooling is very fast. If the cooling rate is very fast, then it will causes the slag inclusion. So decrease the rapid cooling. So cooling rate should be selected properly as per the base material or as per our requirement. Cleaning of the metal may be improper. If the metal cleaning is not done properly, then it will causes the slag inclusion. To avoid this, the cleaning should be done properly. The welding speed is fast. If the welding speed is too fast, then it will causes the slag inclusion. To avoid this, we need to reduce the welding speed. Then next one is the incomplete penetration. As this image shows, the incomplete penetration means the molten metal or a filler material will not reaches to the end of the base material, and if there is a not the weld material will not get properly penetrate, then it will avoid the defects, and it is called as the incomplete penetration. So here are some causes of the incomplete penetration. Is that there is too much space between the metal that are welding with. Means if the two base material are we need to join by welding, and if the gap between these two weld piece is too large, then it will causes the incomplete penetration. Assuring that the surface jointly fine means the two base material that we need to join should be close properly. Okay. The next causes is you are moving a bead too fast, which does not allow the sufficient metal to accumulate in a joint. Means that if the welding speed is too fast, then the weld material or a filler material will not fill properly in the gap between a two base plate or base material. To avoid this, we need to decrease in the arc travel speed. Means the welding speed should be select properly, it should not be too fast. You are using a very low ampere setting, which result in a current is not be strong enough to melt the metal properly. As the amount of current reduces, then heat supplied to the weld zone will reduce, and if the heat supplied to the weld zone is reduced, then it will not get material will not get properly fused, and if the material will not get properly fused, it will not penetrate at the depth of the weld, or it will not penetrate up to the end of the base material. So the current should be properly selected in a welding process. So selecting the decent welding current is the remedies for to avoid the incomplete penetration. Using an improper joint means the joint should be a proper or improving the joint design is the remedies for that purpose. Then wrong position of the electrode. Wrong position of the electrode means electrode should be means electrode angle. Wrong position of the electrode means the electrode angle should be select properly is the remedies for that purpose. Make sure that position of the electrode is very accurate. The angle of the electrode should be accurate as per the requirement or as per the base material. Using a larger electrode diameter, as we discussed earlier, that the proper diameter for a proper for the sufficient thickness and the proper material should be selected. You need to use a proper diameter electrode as a suitable for your welding. We need to select the proper diameter, or diameter of the electrode should be selected properly. The next defect is a spatter. See here, this is our weld line, this is our weld line, and there are different small spatters are present on a weld area. The spatter is a tiny metal particle that are ejected from the arc during the welding. Means spatter are small particles that are ejected, small tiny particles that are ejected during the welding, and this is accumulated on a base material throughout the weld bed. Means these small patterns are present on a weld line, and this is called as the spatter, or this is the welding defect. So what is the causes of this? Contamination of the metal surface. The contamination of the metal surface is the cause of the spatter. Means if the weld surface is not properly clean, then it will causes the spatter. So remedies is for that: cleaning the weld surface before the welding. Before going to the welding, the clean the weld surface properly is the remedies for that. The working angle of the electrode is much more rigid. The working angle of the electrode is much more rigid, means the electrode angle should be flexible. If it will be rigid, then it will cause the spatter. Decreasing the arc length and increasing the electrode angle, it will avoid the spatters. Utilizing the too high ampere current and too low voltage setting, means the current should not be too large, or current should not be too small. The proper voltage and proper current should be applied on a weld zone. If it will not applied properly, then it will causes the spatter, and to avoid it, we should be select current and voltage properly. Using the larger arc and the weight electrode. Using the larger arc and the weight electrode, it will causes the spatter, and to avoid the spatter, we make sure that use of the arc and the electrode properly according to the need. Okay, so this is another defect. Next one is a distortion. See here, this image shows the distortion. Distortion means bending of the workpiece. The distortion is the difference in a size and the location between a position of the two metal plates before and after the welding due to the temperature gradient present at a several point along the weld joint. Means initially, if the this dotted line shows the initial position of the weld plate before the welding, and this continuous line will show the welding the position of the plates after the welding. And if we see the positions of the base material get changed after the welding, then it is called as the distortion. Okay, and here are some causes of the distortion. That is, first one is the employing an incorrect welding order. Welding, what is mean by welding order? Or in a case of multi-pass welding, the speed of the welding will be a different for the different pass. Okay, and if we change that speed, then it will causes the distortion in a material. So ensure the use of correct welding order. Correct welding order will avoid the distortion. using a larger number of passes with a small diameter electrode. If we use a large number of passes, means we require a 3 pass for a proper welding, and if we are using a 10 pass instead of the 3 pass, by changing the diameter of the electrode, then it will causes the distortion. So to avoid this, we need to select the appropriate pass for the welding, and appropriate diameter of the electrode should be selected. Because of the high residual stresses in a plates of the weld, if the residual stresses are already present in a weld plate or base material, then it will causes the distortion, and to avoid this, we make sure that appropriate amount of the weld metal are required to the joint. This will decrease the contraction forces. Means appropriate amount of weld material is required, means filler metal should be properly used in this case. Due to the slow speed of the arc travel, if the arc travel speed is too slow, then it will causes the distortion, and to avoid this, arc travel speed be properly selected. Not using any measuring instrument for dimension purposes. If we are not using any measuring instrument to measure the dimension, then it will causes the distortion, and if required use of the measuring instrument so that the dimensional accuracy is accurate. To maintain the dimension accuracy, we need to use a different or some measuring instrument to avoid the distortion. Using too much time for a welding process. If we are using a large amount of time for a welding process, then it will causes the distortion. So decreasing the time of welding process so that the volume around the weld zone is not even expanded. Means if we use a higher time for a welding process, then higher amount of heat will be applied at that zone, and due to the high heat, the amount of weld or base material will get, as we discussed that as the heat time increases, it will increase the peak temperature of the thermal cycle, and as the peak temperature will increases, it will expand, or it will be a more amount of material will get expanded, or it will get melted, and it will causes the distortion. So proper amount of heat should be supplied to avoid the distortion. And last one of the defects in a weld is the hot tear. Hot tear, all we know that what is mean by hot tear, due to, as this image shows, the hot tear means tears or cracks will be appear on a weld zone. In this type of the welding defect, deposited metal starts to develop the cracks from nearby edges. Means the cracks will be developed in a nearby edges, so that it will be solidify the crack increases. Means due to the after the solidification, the cracks will develop into the material, and it will called as a hot tear. What is the cause of the hot tear? The thickness of the electrode may be wrong. If the thickness or diameter of the electrode that we are using is not select properly, then it will causes the hot tear. And to avoid this, we need to select the right thickness or a correct diameter of the electrode to avoid the hot tear. Okay, not using a suitable welding current. If the welding current is not selected properly, then it will causes the hot tear, or it will causes the defect, hot tear defects in a weld zone. So to avoid that, we need to ensure the use of suitable welding current as needed. The welding current should be suitable, or it should be selected properly to avoid the hot tear. Then next one is, it is due to the incorrect choice of the proper material. If the material or if the base material is different and we are using a different filler material in that, then it will causes the hot tear. So using a suitable type of the material for the electrode is the remedies to avoid the hot tear. So these are the different types of the weld defects that are appear in a weld zone, and these are the some remedies to avoid the welding defects. So at end of this lecture, what we have discussed, we have defects, what is mean by the welding defects, what are the different types of the welding defects, and what are their remedies. Here we discuss the 9 types of the welding defects and what different types of the remedies to avoid the welding defects. Okay, so it is enough for today's session. The next part of this unit we will discuss the later.